Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning definiteness of purpose. And there's a very good reason why I choose this topic to speak on today. Because just recently when I was doing my video concerning the 9 mornings and how to send me your desires, it dawned on me was to actually do a video concerning definiteness of purpose. And I would have gotten the confirmation when I would have seen some of the response from the people and their desires. I think it's very important for me to really teach and be quite specific and honest with you. Now, I want to let you know that genuine love is corrective, and if I truly love you, I have to correct you so that you would know exactly what to do. Now, I must say there are many people who I'm very much impressed with, because they know exactly what they want. They are definite. Some of them, they name their stuff, like number 1, number 2, number 3, and and some people, they were definite to give exact number about what they want and so on. And some people, they were very simple. Some people was 1 or just 2 desires, and those 1 or 2 desires, I can see those desires unfold into all the other desires that they would have. And so I want to say to those of you who are listening to me, you will have desires from now till the day you die. But it's very important for you to know that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 footstep. And so there's one thing you must focus upon, and that one thing will open up all the other doors. And your gift is what will make room for you. Your gift will open doors for you. So it is very important for you to know what you love to do, something that you really love and something that you're very good at, and for you to learn also that it's all about you giving value to humanity, and everything is built on the principle of giving and receiving. Remember, it's all about service. It's about serving first. Remember that. That's a principle that you must always work by. Giving first, giving up whatever service or whatever you have to give. You give that first and you would receive. Now, to be honest with you, and being the straightforward person that I am, and the loving person that I am also, and the humorous person that I am also. There's some people, if they were face to face with me, I would watch you straight in the eyes and I would tell you, hey, you do not know what the fuck you want. Okay, and I would have done it in a way not to hurt you, but to show you that you gotta be definite. Okay, you gotta be real definite. And I was one of those persons who didn't really know what I wanted also. And because, you see, we have to be honest with ourselves. Many of us grew up whereby we never really had the right kind of parents and so on, or the right kind of influence around us to really teach us how important it is to set goals. And so many of us went to school and all that was in our mind, because in school they were just programming our mind to chase after money when we leave school by going for a job, and they make us think that education is what is preparing us for true success in life. So many of us have this kind of distorted kind of way of thinking, that we want things, but we're not quite definite about it because we never learn to write down our goals and be 100% specific. Go down to every little detail. Okay, it's very important. There's some people, when I read, their stuff, I feel so good. I can just see the success. I can just see it. because they're so definite and they're so specific about what they want. So for those who didn't quite, be as specific as they should, I just want to help you, and I want you to take it with good strides. I remember when I first come to this knowledge, I wrote down exactly how rich I want to be and the length of time. So you have to decide whether is it 4, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and so on. Okay, and you have to realize what we call the future is actually now. It is now. You're making a decision now, okay, and you're going to walk towards it. And so it's very important for you to also write down what service are you willing to give? What are you willing to do? If you do not know at the time, I would definitely encourage you to sit down and think. What can I do? What can I do? I want to raise $100,000. What can I really do? Okay, what can I do to get that? And how long it might take me? And so on. And you walk out all of that. Will it take me a year? Will it take me 2 years? You look at what you're doing at the moment and see how much it's generating, and see if you have enough time, okay, to do something else. And when I say do something else, I'm not speaking about just like having 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 jobs and so on, and outwork yourself, because I tried that and that didn't work. So I want to give people the encouragement to let them know actually we're living in a time of a digital age, and you have to sit down and study about ways of how you can, get things done, and you can have multiple sources. It's very important to have multiple sources of income. I wish I knew these things when I was in my 20s. Okay, and if you listen to me and you're a very young person, I'm telling you, this is the time. And I don't like to procrastinate, and I don't like people like to procrastinate, because I would definitely tell you my mind if I find you a procrastinator. I like to tell people, just fucking do it. I don't like too much people too intellectual when they're learning these kind of things that we teach, and they learn so much and they could articulate so much. That's not it. Action is what really speaks louder than words. And I feel so good to know that I can bring a message to people and they can put it to work. I know people who have put it to work. I know people who reach out to me who have put this thing to work, who have been following me for a couple of years, and they're very successful what they're doing, and they're going to become more and more and more and more successful. And I respect those kind of people. I'm not going to call names of people who I know that for sure. And so my brother and my sister, I really want to encourage you, be specific. Be very, 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 very definite about what you want. Down to let me say it again, down to the very detail. Write it down. Always script what you want, and always write how you want to go about achieving it. Like in terms of what you're willing to do, what you're willing to give. Many people always miss the principle of giving. What are you willing to give? You see, if you live in a mentality of gimme, instead of how may I serve, then you will always operate like that. It will always be like that. That's why sometimes on social media you will see people make comment and use the word free when there's nothing for free. Even the air that you're breathing, it's not for free. Okay? It's an exchange. You inhale oxygen and you give off carbon dioxide. The very existence operates in that, giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And we came here by sex, and sex is the principle of giving and receiving. So my brother, it's very important for you to write down what you would like to do, or whatever gift you have and how you would like to use it. If you do not come to that point as yet, sit down and really think. Really think. I want each and every one of you to be successful, and I'm willing to work with each and every one of you to be successful. No amount of money in this world could make me feel good more than when I hear people tell me, look, you mentor me, you help me, because I found your videos on the internet and it really helped me. It changed my life. That won't mean everything else to me. You think having money like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates and Elon Musk, that could make me feel any better than when somebody tell me that I am a good influence in their life? That one means everything to me, my brothers and my sisters. And I've always been like this. And when I grew old and become a big man, I remember I all the time had a question in my mind that I wanted was to ask my mother why the hell I was the oldest student in my class. And I was never like a slow person. Okay, I was doing very good in school. And when it was time for me to do what they refer to as the common entrance, whereby you leave the primary to go into the secondary school, I was too old, and that class, everyone passed, and I used to do real good. Okay, I used to be in the top 10 in that class. Okay, as a matter of fact, most of the time I used to be sixth. I used to be coming sixth. You understand? And they passed, and I had to do 2 more other classes and do what is known as school leavings. So by the time I leave school, I was like old. I was like an old man in school. And I remember at the time, the age for primary school when you were supposed to leave, the principal loved me so much that he kept me. And that's how I ended up, and I went to secondary school and so on, because I did the school leaving, and I came second overall in the entire island. But I'm saying all of this just to say that when I asked my mother the reason, my mother said when I was small, a little boy, I used to love school. I used to love to be out in nature, and I would go under the mango trees, and I would take mangoes and I put them together in heaps for people who would pass by that they would get them to eat. So I've always been like this, and that's how I was like when I was in Christianity too. All I wanted was to help people. And when I come to realize, what secular Christianity is all about, my greatest desire was to come and show people the truth and to help people. And I really want to help you. Be definite. Definiteness of purpose. If any one of you who are listening to me have ever read the book, Think and Grow Rich, you will see where Napoleon Hill stressed the importance of definiteness of purpose. And all these things are written in the Bible. All these self-help books and self-development books, I am telling you, all of the principles are in the Bible, but they are using a language that is hiding the simplicity of what they are teaching from the masses, especially black people who believe in secular Christianity. And that is why many of us have been kept for so long in mediocrity and mental slavery. But it's time for us to get rid of that by being definite with everything that we so desire in this world. So, with that being said, my brother, my sisters, and with some work going on from the neighbor around here, I'm gonna come here to a close, and I wanna say to you who have strong desire to see that your goals and your dreams being fulfilled and reach out to me. I really love you all very much, and I'm really glad that you really trusted me to use my imagination on your behalf, and you doing your part also. And I want to say for all those who are my patron, I've been using my imagination on your behalf from the very first morning, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I know that the time will come when there will be testimonials upon testimonials upon testimonials, if you only follow this simple advice that I'm giving to you, whereby I'm saying be definite about what you want. Even if you, look, go and get pictures of what you want and stick it up in your house. Some people call it vision board. You don't have to buy a board and stick it up on the board. Stick it up on the wall. Okay, if you live around people who are doubtful, put it somewhere where they can't see it. If it's in your vehicle or somewhere, keep it somewhere that these people with the doubts and so on wouldn't see it and like laugh at you. Because I remember I used to live somewhere before, and when I put things in the bathroom, the other people used to mock at it and laugh. Okay, so my brother, my sister, be definite of what you want. Know what you want, because many of us, we do not know what we want, and I was one of those. So there's nothing to be ashamed about. Okay, just be definite. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I hope what I say really help you, really, strengthen you, and really, directing you to, go on the right path of being the best version of yourself. All of us, we always need help. We always need help from somewhere. I never grew up, around my mother and my father as much as some people would have. I more grew up around my grandmother. You see, and the things that I've come to learn at a certain age, I know that there are many people all around the world who, just like me, who have learned a lot of things later on in life. And I want people to learn these things early in life. So if you listen to me and you're a parent, use this knowledge to help your children also. Okay? So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I really want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying makes sense to you, it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraged to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you feel strongly to support this work because it's a blessing to you, there is a PayPal and the link is down below. Feel free to check it out. Also, you can definitely follow me on Instagram, and on TikTok at BlackMadGuru. And if you want to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. Also, I want to let you know that I have a course that is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And if you're interested to know more about it, I want to let you know that it's for people who are donating at least $20 and more, and it is to help you to grow and to expand and to be in alignment with the light of the sun that is within you. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace, love you all, go at it and achieve your goals, but be definite. Peace.